Nevadans will need a real ID if you want to board commercial flights beginning in October of next year.
Right, so the real ID, it's a little different than the ID you might have right now. Unless you have other types of federal IDs, including a passport, you will need that real ID at a TSA checkpoint. Valentina Bonaparte's live in the studio. So Valentina, you spoke to some residents today about the real ID. What did they have to say about this?
Some people are still unsure on why it's necessary to have one, but one way or another, today is the 1 year mark away from when you need that new ID. Come October 1st of 2020, travelers will need a real ID for the easiest way to get on a plane.
If you don't have a real ID, you have to have a passport. About 40% of Nevadans right now don't have a real ID.
And if you don't have a real ID or other type of federal ID, you will be turned away at TSA checkpoint.
And you don't want to have that happen if you just bought airline tickets and you have hotel reservations. Say it's your honeymoon or your big job interview or a funeral you have to go to. You need real ID.
For some, it may seem like an inconvenience.
I don't understand why now, 35 years later, I need a new ID to say who I am. I'm the same person. I ain't never changed. I don't know about nobody else, but I know I've been the same person.
But the real ID is an effort to improve aviation security.
It's proving that you're safe to fly on an aircraft, and it really changes the way people travel. So important for people to have that right documentation.
The big difference now will be the yellow star on the top right corner. To get the real ID, all you have to do is to visit the DMV and show the same documents you used to get your regular license, plus 2 documents that show your Nevada address.
It's always something. You get the new one, then you got to get another new one, It's life, I guess, right?
And by the way, there is no additional fee for getting a real ID. Covering the story, Valentina Bonaparte, 2 News.